Did you know that being racist against minorities makes you statistically dumber than the rest of the population?
Racism makes y'all dumb. Y'all are unintelligent people. It makes y'all completely dumb. And because you're so used to swimming in racism with other racist white people, you don't realize how dumb you are.
There's actually science to back this up. So in the early 2000s, there was a study done at Dartmouth, and the researchers wanted to see what the brain did, what parts of the brain did when white people were interacting with black people. So they hired on a bunch of white participants and had them interact with a black person to see what would happen. First, they gave every white participant an implicit association test to categorize them from the highest bias against minorities to the lowest bias against minorities, and then had them jump in an fMRI machine to see what the brain was doing during this interaction. After this conversation, every white participant had to do what's called a Stroop test. Essentially, you name a color that is written out on the paper, but it's a different color, so it makes your brain work twice as hard to figure out what color it is. It seems easy, right? A lot of the racist ones failed the test of naming the correct color, and or that took them 10 times longer. When they looked at the scientific data for the high racially biased people, they discovered that their prefrontal cortex had a significant drop in activity. That center is specifically responsible for top-down control of your brain to perform everyday tasks and your impulse control. The most interesting part of this, though, was their data showed that their amygdala was overreacting. The amygdala is the fear center. They were afraid. They're scared. So statistically speaking, if you're racist against minorities, you're dumber than the rest of us. Your brain doesn't work correctly. How about that?